Welcome back. You're live with Expresso on SABC3 with a fantastic lineup this morning. All of us a little starstruck. I think we have the gorgeous songstress Catherine Jenkins in studio today. You might remember her from the Olympic opening ceremony. She's live here on Expresso. Now, as we do on a Tuesday, time to turn our focus to youth sports. And man, has the rugby season entered its business end. Let's catch up on what was a massive derby weekend locally.
As the schoolboy rugby season draws to a close, derbies are dished up left, right and centre. This weekend was no exception, with the biggest schoolboy rugby game on the continent taking place in a little town known as Paarl. But first, some other results. There were some pretty big scoring matches this weekend as Queen's College defeated Hunklip 47 points to 3. Cares obliterated Parktown Boys High 82 points to 3, whilst Grade College handed a 58-10 lesson in rugby to Guernsey College. The Western Cape also saw some classic clashes. Wynberg was once again treated to a delectable duel on Saturday as Bishops travelled the short distance to take on Wynberg Boys High. The visitors, who have not had the best season, were unable to cause an upset and went down 25 points to 16. Just down the road, Triple Crown opponent Sax were up against it when they played Rondebosch Boys High. It was a scrappy first half, with Sax being penalised heavily at the breakdown. However, when the Sax boys attacked, they did so with purpose, forcing Rondebosch into conceding penalties, that which fly-half Chris Smith was all too happy to slot over. The Blue and White Stripes did manage 2 tries through Philip Ackerman and Cameron Kelder, and in the end proved too strong for Rondebosch, who only managed 2 converted penalties. The final score in this encounter, 26-6. Now for the big one, Boyshai vs Games. Gymnasium is the name that is on everyone's lips today after Paarl defeated bitter arch rivals Boyshai 69 in a closely contested encounter on Saturday evening. After an almost perfect season from both teams, both sets of boys were ready for the battle. The people of Paarl came out en masse and the two schools did not disappoint on and off the field. Gimmies led 13-3 at the break, while the second half belonged almost entirely to Paarl Boys High. But in the end, trite as it may sound, territory and opportunities without points do not win matches. Star fly-half and SA Schools vice-captain Andre Pollard scored 11 of the team's 16 points, and our cameras caught up with him after the encounter.
No, this is huge. This is something our school is dear to our heart. We live together, we fight together, we train together, and this is really something that's going to stay with me for the rest of my life. Yeah, no, it was a really tight game. Second half, we just had to fence the whole game. We just had to tackle the whole game. They came at us, they never gave up. We shot hard there at the end, and it paid off for us.
Another great weekend of school sports comes to an end. And as winter draws to a close, we urge you to cheer a little harder for your home team and back your boykies.